host Dani, here to guide the way with a big smile. She brightens up your day, girls of your day. Good morning, Frederick, rise and shine. City so lively, gotta make it mine. From downtown streets to the Carroll Creek view, there's something special here, you feel it too. Morning Frederick, rise and shine. A city so lively, gotta make it mine. From downtown streets to the Carroll Creek view, there's something special here, you feel it too. Your host Dani, here to guide the way with a big smile. She brightens up your day, girls of your day. Good morning, Frederick, rise and shine. City so lively, gotta make it mine. From downtown streets to the Carroll Creek view, there's something special here, you feel it too. Morning, Frederick, rise and shine. A city so lively, gotta make it mine. From downtown streets to the Carroll Creek view, there's something special here, you feel it too. Your host Dani, here to guide the way with a big smile. She brightens up your day, girls of your day. Good morning, Frederick, rise and shine. A city so lively.
Hey, I'm Chris from Critters, Reptiles, and Exotics, and you're watching Good Morning Frederick.
Good morning, Frederick. Today is Friday, 8/8. That's right, August 8th. I'm your host, Dani Gurrie. Welcome to the show. Thank you so much for watching. I already got Tana. Oh, gosh. Happy Friday. Tara Flannery. Have a fantastic weekend to you as well. She will be at the home of everything Frederick today. And, yeah, you can find her there most weekdays, other than Mama Cone and I, and there she is, TGIF, and we cover the shop the other days. Had a great evening last night at Alive at 5. Tons of people were out. I've got to say, I mean, I haven't been, I think, one other time this year. It's the most people I've seen at Alive at 5 this year yet, so I'm not sure how many they had show up, but it was fun. Got to go with my adult child, Cooper, and his fiance, Larissa. Was there with Mama Cone, my sister, Dee, my good friends, Pam and Sherry and Rick. And, of course, Ash came out as well. It was a really fun time. Had a great time. I don't think I forgot anybody, did I? But saw tons of people I knew, so that was fun as well. Always love that. We went to eat at Lazy Fish after. Oh my gosh, I had the most beautiful lemongrass mojito at Lazy Fish, and we are sushi fans, so we got a big tray of sushi, and also had their a couple appetizers. What did we get? We got calamari, and I want to say it was the pork butt or something like that, but it was delicious. Had a great meal, and then came home and starting it all again for Friday. I hope you had a great Thursday as well. On the show today, we got our morning roundup with Bob Miller and Chris Michaels from WFMD, highlighting your news, weather, and sports in Frederick. Then I'm going to go over what's happening in Frederick. Got to highlight some of the events that we have. Of course, I maintain a calendar called the Everything Frederick calendar, which kind of pulls stuff from all over. And we're busy getting in the high school sports schedules, the local college schedules as well. I want you to support them for sure. So we'll be talking a lot about that coming up soon because school starts in just a couple of weeks. I've got Ashley Schweinhart on the show today from Tree Trekkers talking about the Climbing for a Cause Festival. If you want tickets, text CLIMB to 888-465-2944. I've got free climbing passes to Tree Trekkers for next Saturday, not tomorrow, a week from tomorrow. And then I've got Holly Nelson. Now, I interviewed her about a week ago and completely forgot. Well, just had so many other things going, but she participated in She Pitch, which was just Wednesday. And but I really think that her idea could be something that has legs. You might think so too. So running her interview today, she was not the winner of She Pitch, but that's okay. It doesn't mean that her business isn't worthwhile and won't help support our great Frederick economy. Good morning, Michelle Payton. Thank you for leaving a comment and for tuning in today. I really appreciate it. All right, 11 to 4, Wednesday to Sunday are the current hours of the home of everything Frederick, where you can go pick up your Good Morning Frederick merchandise, and the Urbana Hawks Booster Club will benefit all month long. We'll make a donation at the end of the month, or really the beginning of the next month, to them for all your purchases. We appreciate you supporting Good Morning Frederick and supporting our local nonprofits. All right. The sooner we get Friday started, the sooner we get to head home and enjoy the weekend, right? Here we go. Good Morning Frederick is sponsored by Mid-Atlantic Chiropractic. They understand how pain can hold you back. Right now, save $400 on your first visit and be on the road to feeling better. Just $50 when you mention Good Morning Frederick. Call for your appointment today. Mid-Atlantic Chiropractic is dedicated to helping you achieve your wellness objectives. Go to midatlanticclinic.com to see their office locations to make an appointment as well. All right, let's find out what's happening locally in our morning roundup. Morning Roundup is sponsored by Auto Trim Design of Mid-Maryland. Window tinting, paint protection film, ceramic coating, vinyl wraps like on the Good Morning Frederick car. Also, customized leather upholstered car seats. They can take care of all your aftermarket enhancements. Auto Trim Design of Mid-Maryland, accessories for any lifestyle. Find them on Urbana Pike or at autotrim-md.com. Good morning. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday. I was in the middle of eating a 100 grand bar, and they're not as easy to swallow, so I had to spit it out. And I hope you didn't see that. And I'm sorry for the listeners or the viewers to have to hear that. So
You just spat it right out.
Right there, and a little. I'm gonna throw it away too. The trash can is a little hard to be accessible here in the morning at our spacious studios here on top of Grove Hill Road.
Right.
So yeah. So that happened, and I'm taking a half a day off today to go to our friend Phyllis Betson's funeral today. She used to work here, and I worked with her over at Z104.
Right.
Your brother was there. I don't know if you ever worked with Phyllis or not.
I remember her name, and I do maybe think there was a slight crossover, but I don't think I worked there very long when she was there.
Yeah, lovely lady, hardworking, and her husband died not too long ago as well. And I just think that she was like, you know what? I just want to be with Frosty again.
Yeah.
So I took off, and yet I still, this morning, instead of jumping in my truck that actually has space and comfort, I still jumped into the skivvy van. And I'm halfway here going, why'd I do that? Oh, well. I fit in with all the vans and all the white vehicles down at the Wawa at 4:45 in the morning, so we're good. Other than that, and it's good if I hit a deer,
Right.
It's somebody else's vehicle, it's not mine. So yeah, but yeah.
Oh boy.
Glad to see it's Friday. It's kind of been just a weird week. It's got beautiful weather today, though. Can't wait to get to the weekend and enjoy all the grand things that are happening. I got the grandbabies.
Uh-oh. Oh, well, this is a Friday. This is a Friday right here for you. That's a good picture, though. I am going to take a picture of a screenshot of that for Bob so that we can just, send that to him because look at that. Look at that face right there. Riveting. We're riveted.
Are we
Riveted
there?
to the screen. Are you
Yeah.
there? Oh,
Yeah,
yay!
yeah. What was that on our? We've been losing internet all day, so on and off. So I didn't know if that was my end or your end.
I believe that was your end. I was just still chatting along, did a nice little screenshot of your face in that frozen position.
So you know that Drew, you know who Drew is, and obviously people who don't, he does traffic for us. He does the evening show, night show on WFRE, our sister station. But he also is the guy who did all the funny cartoon characters on Chat GPT. So I'm like, dude, I got to learn. I want to learn that. So during the show, Chris is looking over me, and I'm just like this on my phone going, I'm trying to do cartoons. So I'll show you. I did this of my daughter and her husband and her kids.
Oh, that's so cute.
Well, she didn't like it. She's like, yeah, I don't look like that. So then I said, I just did a Chat GPT thing. I said, make it more cartoony. And it's just like that quickly.
I know.
Right?
That's adorable. I love it. I mean, I could mess in that for an hour. It's so much fun. And you just keep describing things. And the more clear your description, the better that the things come out.
Right. But he also said to me, he's like, if you add more and more and more, he goes, it gets wonkier.
Yeah.
So he did one, and I don't know if you saw it, but it was they're doing like a cartoon versions of us for the fair. And he did one with Tim, and Tim is known to smoke a pipe, and the pipe was coming out of his ear. So it does get a little weird.
You never know.
Yes, well, that is true. So that's where we got all the cute things from Chris. All you need is a picture, and it does whatever. So it's kind of cool.
So
it is
I never received a compliment on my good looks in person, but I got a compliment on my good cartoon looks today. So I mean, hey, I guess I'll take it, right?
Could be a reason why.
Right.
That's better than nothing. So Bob was really into this whole, trying to do the cartoon thing. I think he looked at me. The only time he really looked up this morning is when the donuts came in. Otherwise, most of the time he was trying to figure out how to do this cartoon caricatures. But he figured it out. So there you go. Now that means I'm in trouble because he's going to do a different caricature of me every day now.
No, I'm not. Yeah. No, you're really not that important. So yeah, and he throws me under the bus because the guy, a friend of ours, brings us donuts, and I ate 2 donuts. OMG!
Well, the thing is, Danny, he got mad at me because all I done was turn his fan around. Okay, you think when you work with somebody, you want to share the fresh air. He has this nice fan. I'm sweating, and he knows I get hot easy. My whole body sweats. So you think he would turn the fan around just to give me 5 or 10 minutes of it? But no, he's got to keep himself. So he went outside. I turned the fan around for a few seconds.
Touches another man's property to benefit himself, and he's okay with that. Didn't ask. He just thought it was okay because he's Chris Michaels. He's cruising Chris.
Well, Danny, let me tell you something, okay?
He's full-time. He's full-time. He can go buy a $19 fan.
If you were, I just had to pay for a water heater for crying out loud, and probably fix my car because of a darn deer, which I'm still taking flat. Let me tell you something, Danny. As you well know, a mass email was sent out, okay? Normally, when we get emails sent out, it'll say, it won't give a name. It'll just say, hey, for future reference, if you leave a mess in a bathroom, please clean it up. We're all adults here, okay? Or, hey, if you use the coffee machine for future reference, please clean up after yourself. No, an email goes out that says, don't pull a Chris Michaels. Make sure you don't hit any of our wildlife in front of the radio station.
The beauty of that, though, was the picture posted previous to your trampling one of the four-legged friends of the woods, and Alex took a picture outside our window in the sales room of beautiful deer just grazing in the lovely field, and now one is suffering.
Need
As
the whole
did
bottle of
me.
Advil.
So that happened with my luck. That was the one day we had 3 employees who took beautiful pictures of deers in frolicking in our backyard here. Emma did, Alex did, and also Janine did. All 3 of them took beautiful pictures. And the next day, here's Chris Michaels running over that beautiful deer.
Barreling
That took pictures
in.
of. The deer was perfectly fine. Let me state this again, and please read over here. Chris, the actual victim, not the deer. Michaels is me. The deer was perfectly fine. She got up and she frolicked away to take care of babies. Me, on the other hand, not only do I have a bruised car, but I have a bruised personality too, as well, around here.
I love it.
Yeah, just FYI.
Oh, there he
darn,
goes.
he got froze. Darn. Just when he was about to say something about me, he got froze. So let me tell you the real thing with the fan, okay, Danny? Right? Anything Bob wants, I make sure I share. If he said to me, Chris, I need shoes, I take the shoes off of my feet and give it to him. But I asked for a little bit of a fan, and it's a whole big thing.
Oh, poor Bob.
I don't know why I keep losing it. Did you see it, though?
No,
Fine.
Do it again. Do it
All
again.
right,
There
Let's
we
go,
go.
Bob.
There we go. Oh, deer, not tears.
Oh, yeah. So I got corrected by a listener. Apparently, a listener said, Chris, but that makes no sense. This is why the English language is ridiculous. If you're talking about 2 or more of something, you always say it out of S. So if it's 2 deer, it should be deers, not deer. Makes no sense.
Oh,
Do you ever think about maybe I'm not wrong, the English languages?
Which came first, the English language or Chris? I'm not saying that you're not wrong. I'm just saying that you're wrong. I mean, it could be right, but it could be wrong. All right.
Wasn't that a song? That was a Billy Joel song, wasn't it?
Maybe.
Could be right, but it may be wrong.
Good.
Right.
I'm
Awkward
getting
silence.
texted by our friend Drew.
Oh, yeah. Good.
Is he seriously texting you? Tell me you should be doing traffic, not texting. Traffic
Right.
every 10 minutes.
So you want me to do? Did I lose this again? I can do.
No, you're good.
So
Okay.
I'll grab. We'll start news here. Thurmont man charged with sexual solicitation of a minor. He was arrested following an investigation by the Internet Crimes Against Children unit. That's a great unit that the Frederick County Sheriff's Department has on. We had Sheriff Chuck. Well, we get Sheriff Chuck Jenkins on once a month. But he had talked about that unit, and he said how that every so often they have to switch people out because it's tough for them to have to actually do that to see what some of these sickos do and say to kids online. It's unbelievable. A man from Mount Airy arrested following serving of a search warrant. And finally, Tannytown man arrested on child pornography charges. So unfortunately, too much of that going around in the news. And taking a quick look at weather, it's going to be actually the whole weekend, Danny's looking beautiful. Today, right now, currently 70, looking at a high of, I believe, 85 today, down to low of 59. And then tomorrow, looking at a high of 87. Sunday, a high of 89. I don't see hardly any rain in the forecast for the weekend. So it's going to be a beautiful weekend to go out and about and do things.
Yeah, I like these cooler evenings. It's kind of weird in August, but I'll take it. But we do need some rain. I know I hate to say it, but we really do.
My grass is awfully crunchy.
Oh, mine too. Mine too.
Well, in sports, Ravens last night opened up the NFL preseason with a big win over the Indianapolis Colts, 24-16. Elsewhere in baseball yesterday, the Freddie Keys secured a road win series against the Trenton Thunder Thursday night. They won the second of a 3-game series by a score of 10-3. The Nats got beat up by the Oakland Athletics. They beat the Nationals by a score of 6-0, and the Athletics don't have far to go. They're going to take on the Orioles in a weekend series. And speaking of the Orioles, they're going to get rid of the 13 and the 29 game plan. They want you to go to another other type of plan, and the ticket price is going to go up about 3%. So,
of all times to raise those prices right now when they stink. I mean,
right?
Yeah,
no.
I don't know who their business manager and marketing director is, but they need to get canned. They could have raised it a couple years ago when they made the playoffs, but not this year.
I'm sure they did when they raised it, So there you go. That's a look at sports.
Yeah. I'm telling you, not the best time to be doing that. And, we used to say this during the Redskins' terrible seasons as well. It's like they would raise prices and not do anything to give the fans any love. So, yeah.
Well, that was every single year, Danny, when it was terrible seasons for the Commanders. I can't talk. The last time, I'm 42, the last time the Jets made the playoffs, I was in my 20s, and I had hair in my head. That was the last time the Jets even made the playoffs. So I really have no room to talk, I guess, right?
I think we need to see some pictures of you with hair.
Yes, I think we do need to see that.
So there's this picture of me and my wife when we were in our early 20s. We were in a beach together, and man, I was looking so good. I had the most beautiful, straight dark hair. Man, it was those were the days. You could actually see your reflection in my hair. That's how nice it was.
There you go. I don't think in my entire life I don't think I've ever said I looked good. But obviously I'm not Chris Michaels.
Well, back to when I had hair, I was younger. I had
it doesn't
nice
matter.
Hair.
I was younger too, and I have nice hair, but I've never ever said I look good ever.
Well, let me tell you.
You should, Bob. Though you need that self-affirmation. You need to every now and then say, you know what, I look good.
I never say that. Though my wife has said that. Well, actually, what my wife says to me is, you know what, you're aging way better than I am, and I'm not very, very fond of it. So
I love it.
I think you look good. I tell you look good, Bob. All right, maybe you don't want to hear from me, okay, but you do look good. I notice every morning he comes in, his hair is nice and brushed, his beard's nice and brushed. Don't think I notice.
I'd love to say he's just stunned, but I think he's frozen again. So I think on that note, we'll.
Oh my gosh, he is frozen. I thought he was just, stunned.
Staring intently at you.
Oh, all right. Well, I kind of like this Bob here. I can say what I want.
All right.
All right. Well, we'll see you later, Danny.
Have a great weekend. We'll see you soon. All right. Bye. Oh, my goodness gracious. Poor guys with no internet, flashing in and out. Never, ever good. All right. We're going to take a quick break. Then we're going to come back with what's happening in Frederick. Then you're going to hear from Ashley Schweinhart about Climbing for a Cause Festival at Tree Trekkers. And then Holly Nelson has a new business idea for Frederick and wants you to hear all about that. All of that comes up just after this. Experience an unforgettable vacation at the Salty Seahorse on the 4x4 beach in Corolla, North Carolina. Enjoy the pool, relax in the hot tub, fish, and kayak right off the private dock. The Salty Seahorse will be your forever vacation home. Go to thesaltyseahorse2201.com.
At Mid-Atlantic Chiropractic, we understand how pain can hold you back. We're here to understand what you're going through. For a limited time, you can schedule your first visit for just $50. Give us a call and mention Good Morning Frederick, and let's get you feeling better.
Hi, I'm Devin, your friendly neighborhood shower door expert. Upgrade your bathroom with a beautiful glass shower door, custom fit to accent your space and make getting into your shower one of the highlights of your day. Come see us at our brand new showroom in Frederick, Maryland, or online at showerdoorexperts.com.
Cosmec Healing handcrafted small batch tinctures and transdermal salves, double third-party tested for quality you can trust. If you've got pain, headaches, or anxiety, our products are here to help you find relief. Patient over profits mindset, 'cause we're patients too. CosmecHealing.com.
Real estate goddess, yeah. She's the one to get you there. Homes and dreams are perfect, yeah. Shining family beyond compare.
Oh, right. Now let's find out what is happening in Frederick. happening in Frederick is brought to you by Atlas Wood Floors, serving the area for more than 34 years. They do wood floors, luxury vinyl plank, anything you can put on your floor, they can handle it. Check out their Google reviews, then call them and ask for Jeff, 301-948-9663, 301-948-WOOD, or go to atlaswoodfloors.net. My brother just texted me today, and apparently a friend of mine, Sherry, contacted them, and he didn't realize she knew me, and then spent the whole time he was out there quoting, talking about me, Mama Cone, and the family. It's kind of funny. It's a small world. It is a very small world sometimes. All right, if you want to see the full Everything Frederick calendar, go to Good Morning Frederick's Facebook page. You'll have to scroll through featured items and you'll see it right there. All right, today, well, it's on right now, so you probably missed that, but I believe it happens every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. You can exercise for seniors at the City of Frederick. It's at the William Talley Rec Center, 8:55 to 10:10. You just pay a $10 annual fee and you got it. The Brunswick Farmers Market is this evening, 4 to 7 p.m. And Moo and Move at Black Rock Farm in Myersville, Highland Cows and Yoga, as I've stated publicly and shall do it again. There would be no yoga for me. I would just be trying to figure out ways to hide one of those Highland cows in my pocket before I left. But how fun is that? And I know Jennifer Carpenter does quite a number of events like that. Starting today, Montgomery County Fair is on in Gaithersburg. You can get all the details about tickets and shows at mcagfair.com. They've got a monster truck event. They've got a rodeo. They've also got a demo derby happening. And on next Tuesday and Thursday, WFRE will be broadcasting live. Andy Webb's going to do his show live from the Montgomery County Fair. And you got a chance to win some tickets during Wheel of Prizes, which is happening at WFRE right now. Tomorrow, Field Fresh Farmers Market at the fairgrounds. It's Lot A, so right outside the main gate, 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. 10 to noon, Kitty Academy of Urbana has their 5th annual art show, which is kind of cool. 10 to 2, it is the Women's Wellness Expo. They're right in front of Unrivaled Iron Gym on East Church Street with tons of vendors, demos, information on living a healthy lifestyle for women. And tomorrow afternoon, if you're just cruising around, just tune in to WFRE from 3 to 7. You'll hear me talking about all the great events going on in and around Frederick. So if you forget and you want to just listen to some great music and find out what's happening in Frederick, you can do that. On Sunday, of course, Summer Concert Series is at the Baker Park Band Shell. On August, 16th, and we're going to talk about it, Climbing for a Cause Festival is happening at Tree Trekkers, and also it's the End of Summer Bash at Fourth Dimension Fun Center. Good Morning Frederick's going to be out at both of those, so come on out and have a great time. And for Climbing for a Cause, you're going to support an amazing organization in the American Cancer Society and Relay for Life of Frederick County. Want you to get your tickets for the Blue Crabs and Blueprints. That is August 23rd at the Walkersville Carnival Grounds. You can buy your crabs and come and pick them under a big tent with some live music, raffles, and all kinds of great stuff. I had such a great time last year, met so many great people. And I love just kind of sitting and congregating with people. Come on out, pick some crabs with us. I just love it so much. Let me see what else is coming up. Well, of course, you're going to want to make sure you mark your calendar for the Great Frederick Fair. Starts September 12th through 20th. And on September 13th, it's in the streets. And those kind of overlap again this year, which is, it's worse for companies who have booths at both events. That's the worst thing. But for us here who live in Frederick and you just want to check things out. It just keeps things busy in September, and we'll roll right into October soon after that. I don't even want to get into that because then we're talking November. Then it's the holidays. My gosh, I was chatting with somebody yesterday, and the number of events that happen between now and the end of the year is just unbelievable. And it does lead into kind of that January, February. There's not nearly as many things happening. So it gives us some time to recharge for the entire year. But if you have an event you want included on the calendar, all you have to do is email it to me, everythingfredericklive@gmail.com, or reach out to me through social media. Make sure I see it so a message is best instead of just tagging me in something. I get so many tags that unfortunately I don't see them all. So if you want me to see it, you gotta make sure to send me a message. Also, if you want me to talk about your event, I can do that too. It's just $25 for 5 days, $40 for 10 days. Just reach out to me, though. I'll take care of you on that. All right, we're going to take one more quick break. Then we're coming back with Ashley Schweinhart from Tree Trekkers and Holly Nelson with a new business idea, Play Cafe. All of that comes up just after this.
This portion of Good Morning Frederick is powered by Ken's Automotive and Transmissions, Total Car Care. Need an oil change or brakes? Ken's Automotive and Transmissions can take care of that. How about exhaust or engine work? Ken's Automotive and Transmissions can do that too. No matter what you need for your car, Ken's Automotive and Transmissions is Total Car Care. Go to kenstrans.com to schedule an appointment today.
Hey, if you're like me and you've always wanted to go to Alaska, well, you can join me. Antietam World Travel Service is putting everything together for June 9th through the 20th, 2026. We're going to do the land and the sea. It's going to be wonderful. You can get all the information at antietamtravel.com. Go there right now and just express your interest, and we will answer any questions that you have, but you can join me. Let's go to Alaska. Let's see all the great stuff Alaska has. June 9th through 20th, 2026.
Bueller.
I think everyone knows that scene from Ferris Bueller's Day Off. It's iconic. Required viewing for functional human beings, honestly. But there's one guy at our station who somehow missed the memo. Chris Michaels. Yep, that Chris from 930 WFMD's Morning News Express. While the rest of us were soaking in the wisdom of Ferris and lip-syncing on parade floats, Chris was busy watching pro wrestling and the Mets blow 6-run leads again. Turns out Ferris was just one of over 200 classic movies Chris has never seen. So we challenged him. Watch as many as possible before our big Christmas Cash for Kids event this December. And for every movie he watches, we donate money to help local kids have presents under the tree. And to keep things rolling, we're throwing a movie night at Warehouse Cinemas with the one and only Ferris Bueller's Day Off. It's happening on Wednesday, August 20th with a pre-party at 5 and movie at 7. Just $20 gets you popcorn, a drink, and a seat in those buttery soft recliners. And yes, part of the money goes straight to the kids at Christmas. So come hang out with us and make fun of Chris, quote along with the movie, and support a great cause. Because honestly...
I said it before and I'll say it again. Life moves pretty fast. You don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it.
Oh, that is going to be so much fun. All right, A&S Construction is a local and award-winning woman and minority-owned business. They're located right here in Frederick, servicing Frederick County and surrounding areas. Pretty much they'll go wherever you need the work, for sure. A&S Construction specialize in roofing and siding. They also can take care of your windows and gutters and even build you a new patio or deck. All you have to do is call 301-703-2157 or send an email, info@ansconstruction.net. Remember, you get $750 off any roof or siding replacement or $50 off any roof repairs just let Sandra know you saw her on Good Morning Frederick. All right, let's talk about who's doing good in our neighborhood. Doing Good in the Neighborhood is sponsored by the Healing Storm Holistic Wellness. Shannon and her team strive to make sure you're seen, heard, and valued. The Healing Storm focuses on alternative holistic healing methods to relieve your stress and pain. They've got massage therapy, Reiki, lymphatic massage. They have a healing journey program, and we're trying to get rid of I do this a lot. I don't know why, but she's got cryotherapy now, not only for things like this, which she calls Frotox, but also if you've had any orthopedic issues like sore joints in your hip or your knee, or even if you want stuff done on a focused area like a shoulder, you can go check her out. She's got a lot of great packages for that. Go to thehealingstorm.com for more details and to schedule an appointment today. All right, my good friend Ashley dropped by WFRE when I was there on Monday and to talk about the Climbing for a Cause Festival. Here she is. We are here inside the sales pit at WFRE, WFMD. I'm with the lovely Ashley Schweinhart, tree trekker. She was on the air on WFMD this morning talking about Climbing for a Cause. We've been talking about it on Good Morning Frederick daily. We're going to be out there, but it's a big festival. You've really grown this. What year is this? We were trying to figure this out with Karen.
4.
It is 4. Okay, she was right. I thought it was maybe 5, but we'll have to have a big celebration next year.
Yes.
Say hi to Cindy.
Party.
Cindy is in the back here. I know. We're trying to get ready to go to work. Tell me all about what you've planned for this year.
So we have food vendors. So we're going to have grilled cheese, please, and then Snowies of Maryland. So
Love
snow
that.
cones for the kiddos. We have Sandbox Brew House. So if you haven't had a chance to get it over there, if you come on the 16th, you can try some of their new beer, new brewery in town. And then we have McClintock Distilling. Who doesn't love McClintock?
No, love McClintock.
And then we have a cornhole tournament. We are still looking for cornhole teams. It's $20.
Okay.
Just to sign up, you get a Live at 5 tickets.
Okay.
And then if you win, you get a gift basket from Rack Brewing with a $25 gift card and 4 Tree Trekkers gift vouchers.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's worth it right there.
Right?
Yeah, very good.
And then we'll have music, and then we've got a raffle.
Okay.
So I'm not going to read off. We have a lot of businesses that help sponsor this raffle this year. Our ultimate grand prize is a $400 value.
Whoa!
And tickets are only $1.
Only $1
Only
ever.
$1.
And you can buy them right online. You don't even have to be at the event to win. So if nothing else, head over to treetrekkersmd.com, get your raffle tickets. Obviously, this benefits a cause near and dear to your heart, which is the American Cancer Society Relay for Life. As a cancer survivor, what does the American Cancer Society mean to you?
So they're instrumental in a lot of research that goes in finding, hopefully at some point to find cure for cancer. They've come up with a lot of new treatments. I was diagnosed with osteosarcoma. If I had had that 20 years ago, I would have lost my leg.
Yeah.
So I have a full knee replacement, partial femur, with American Cancer Society's research. I was actually able, because of them, to keep my leg at this day and age. They do a lot. They do ride shares. They help get you to your doctor's appointments if you need it. They even have housing, Hope House, if you need a place to stay. So I was treated at Hopkins. Fortunately, my family was able to drive back and forth, but a lot of other people's families aren't. So there's a place. They actually provide lodging free of charge.
Yeah, it's like the Ronald McDonald House for adults, which is amazing. So all of those things, plus cancer.org, 24-hour support for caregivers and people suffering from cancer. You get that support line right away, which is so important. Even just $25 to the American Cancer Society can make a world of difference for somebody. So you don't even have to climb if you don't want. Just a $5 ticket goes straight to the American Cancer Society. But come out. It is August 16th. It is 10 a.m. to
6 p.m.
6 p.m. And tons of vendors out there are going to be in there and support. So at the very least, swing by sometime. But if you want to climb or your kids want to climb, they can do that, have a great time, and you can be hanging out with us, having a good time too.
Yep. So you don't have to, again, we have cornhole, we have ground games, vendors that you can shop. So if you're not a climber, you can still come out, eat, drink.
Plus, it's a beautiful place to hang out on a Saturday.
Gorgeous.
So you got those Adirondack chairs. I like just sitting and being relaxed.
Yeah. Or if you want to let the kids climb, you know, they can climb while you sit and relax, or you can climb together as a family. It's kind of great. We have lots of options for everybody.
Yeah.
So, and like my shirt says, cancer sucks in every color. So.
Yes, it does. Doesn't matter the ribbon color. It sucks all the way around.
Come out, support it. It's a great cause. And hopefully we'll see you there. And again, if you can't make it, you can still buy raffle tickets.
Buy your raffle tickets. All right. treetrekkersmd.com. I'll make sure everything's on screen for you. August 16th, we hope to see you at Climbing for a Cause. Ah, yes. Climbing for a Cause. If you want to win tickets right now for that event, which is next Saturday, please text CLIMB to 888-465-2944. I have 10 climbing passes to give out, so feel free. You can text anytime this weekend. I will text people back probably Sunday afternoon or Monday. So if you're watching this not live and you want to come to Climbing for a Cause, please text CLIMB to 888-465-2944. All right, let's find out who is making our market great. Market Makers is sponsored by the Maryland Lottery. You get tons of ways to win. Hot tickets like big money, where a $5 scratch off could net you $50,000, or a $2 Monopoly ticket with a top prize of $10,000. Go to mdlottery.com for all the details. Plus, you can download the Maryland Lottery app, which is free in your app store. And you can even scan your tickets to see if you're a winner. You must be 18 or older to play. Please play responsibly. All right, I got a chance to meet Holly Nelson. Now, she pitched at She Pitch on Wednesday and was not one of the winners in that sense, but she is a winner because she's going to give back to our community and our parents in a big way. Here she is to talk about her concept of Play Cafe. Let's try this one more time. Hey, we're at the home of everything Frederick. That's 401 North Market Street, right in downtown. You see the painting behind me. You know where I am. This is Holly. You are a She Pitch contestant.
I am.
And you have an idea phase for your company, which is not yet named. Mm-hmm. Tell me, first of all, what you were doing as you came up with this idea. What was your job at the time?
Yeah, so I am currently a facility planner for Frederick County Public Schools. I do long-range planning for all the buildings in the county school system.
Oh, wow. So what does that entail?
We do a lot of feasibility studies to see how we need to improve the buildings. We do enrollment projections, mapping.
Wow.
Redistricting studies.
Yeah.
People love that.
Yeah. Right. I know. You can't help it. You're just looking at the data. You're not looking at the people. So yeah, that must be very interesting. Yeah. So how do you get a job like that? What is your college background or your work background? What do you do? I mean, how do you get into that?
Yeah, I have a degree in urban planning, and I also, my first degree was in civil engineering. So,
gotcha. Right. Yeah. Engineering, that makes sense. Yeah. Very cool. Yeah. Your first degree. Goodness gracious. Smarty pants alert. Okay. So one day something happened and you thought, this is really bothersome. What was that?
Yeah, so I have two little kids, ages 1 and 5, and we like to go out and eat. I mean, we did that a ton before we had kids. Frederick has such a great restaurant scene. Yeah. And as we've discovered via many attempts, it's not always fun and relaxing to take the kids out for a meal. True. I mean, you've got to deal with bringing something for them to do. They want to get up and move around. They get fussy or just too loud sometimes, and it's not really relaxing.
No, it is not at all. So what is your idea? What solution do you think could help alleviate that stress for parents, which is absolutely stressful.
Yeah, so this is kind of, I think it's more common in Europe, but there are play cafes where you can go and the kids have an area where they can play, and the parents can sit nearby where they can keep an eye on their kids, and they can enjoy some food and beverages and just relax. And it's also can be a great opportunity for parents to connect, because I think a lot of us are feeling isolated and stressed.
So the kids have an area that they can do what they do as kids. Parents get their kind of time to be able to sit and regroup, and yet you get a chance to connect with parents who also have kids, because the moms groups thing, mothers groups, the way they were, you were introduced to people in the hospital, like when you kind of on, and that's just not really happening anymore. And if you kind of have a convergence of people in the same space, that's a really great way to connect as well. Very cool. So you envision this to be somewhere in downtown Frederick, or just somewhere in Frederick County? Do you have any ideas yet where that would really work well?
I think ideally we'd like to find a location that would be with parking, like maybe a strip mall.
Okay.
I would love for it to be close to downtown. You know, we have a lot of great things, a lot of homes near downtown, but I'm open to finding anything I can find.
So with the things to entertain kids, are you thinking more about it stocked with toys and games, or are you thinking about building something that's more kind of interactive?
I think the thing that really pushed me over the edge into
I love this. I don't mean to laugh at your pain, but as a parent, if you're a parent, you feel what you're saying.
The thing that pushed me over the edge into possibly being an entrepreneur was that we went to this interactive art exhibit when we were on vacation, and it was just really, it was a really cool space, and my 5-year-old was just like running amok in this space, and my husband and I were like, we can relax, and he's just enjoying himself. And
he was running amok in a good way, not in a terrifying way.
He found a little buddy.
There
were like all these little like nooks and crannies where they could sort of like, pop in and out of. And I've always enjoyed art. So I see the cafe having an arts emphasis, and I mean we'll have some like regular toys, hopefully unique things that people don't have in their homes, but I would like to have sort of an interactive art component to it. And I definitely want to keep it fresh, because if there's one thing I know from my kids, you know, they play with something a few times, and then they're not interested in it anymore. So we would want to have like things that can rotate in and out of the space to provide some variety.
And for the cafe side of things, or that sort of thing, how do you see that kind of being formulated? Is that something you would run? I mean, obviously you're running the whole business, but would you bring somebody else in who has that kind of background and choose kind of things like that?
I would definitely need to lean on someone who has a little bit more experience in that realm. I did spend about a year working as a barista at a coffee shop. We made sandwiches and smoothies and things of that nature. So I have a lot of ideas, and, you know, a little bit of practical experience with the food prep side of things, but I'll definitely be looking for some partners in that realm.
Okay. So She Pitch is coming up. Honestly, you and I were talking about this, win or lose. You've been able to go through this process and formulate, is this a business? Is it a hobby? Is it kind of just this idea that has to be developed even more? But let's just say you're successful and you win the idea phase, which comes with some money attached to it, which is awesome. How long do you think from that time till implementation would you think this process would take?
So my goal is to start looking into the space opportunities out there, and if we can get some loans lined up, maybe some crowdfunding, we would secure a space early in 2026. And then it would probably take us, 6 to 12 months to be up and fully operational. But we want to do like some pop-up events while we're still working on things, just to kind of
stay
learning,
stay
and
relevant.
experimenting,
And,
and
and keep people excited about what's to come. And I think it'll be a great learning experience, getting that immediate feedback from people on what do they really want, what are they looking for, and all that sort of stuff. Now, do you feel like your cafe in its finality will be great for people with kids kind of elementary school age down, or is this kind of more like young kids under 5 or under school age?
Yeah, I think our target audience is definitely like the 0 to 6 age range.
Okay.
But I mean, my child is already starting to age out of that group. And I really want, families with various age groups to feel comfortable coming there. So I do anticipate having, some entertainment for older kids, games. And
I think if you kind of focused on that art thing, it's anybody, right? Adults could enjoy that as well. So that just doesn't really come with an age bracket on it, which I think is a really great idea for sure. All right. Well, we're going to be keeping an eye out on you and watching as these pop-ups and ideas just continue to form. This is Holly. It could be the Play Cafe. It could be something different by the time it comes about, but we're gonna watch you. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. I want to thank Holly. I know she's going to do great things, and we love that about making Frederick a better place. All right. That's it for our show today. Happy Friday. Hope you have an awesome weekend. For those of you heading to Souls of Joy tonight, I will see you there. And I can't wait to see how many shoes we collect for the kiddos of Frederick County. Otherwise, have an amazing weekend. Let's get out there. Let's be great.